Hello, I'm Michelle Clary, and I will be presenting on EDL's 852's Module 12 case study, Who Should Create the School's Vision? In the case study, takes place in a rural community that is expanding faster than anticipated. The community passed a bond issue to build a new middle school building, a 3-year process of construction and planning of the opening building. 6th through 8th grade will be moving into the new building, and this will free up space at 2 elementary schools and at the secondary school. A new middle school principal is hired 12 months prior to the school building is completed to prepare the curriculum, vision, and staffing needs. Within 11 months of the building opening, an advisory committee is formed to assist the principal with developing the philosophy, mission, and vision statements for the new middle school. The new principal is concerned that she will be the sole contributor in developing the vision of the school. Key people in the case are the new middle school principal, Mrs. Clary, the advisory committee members, head of the advisory committee, Miss Helen, the superintendent, and the community. The new middle school principal recognizes that she is a newcomer to the community and doesn't feel that she should solely write the philosophy, mission, and vision for the new school. A vision statement should reflect the collective thinking of the stakeholders. The principal has presented a process to make the decisions, but the advisory committee is not willing to follow the democratic process style. Ms. Helen alludes to that the administration style is dictatorship acting, solely alone in the decisions. This isn't a typical style of leadership from administration in today's schools, and it also appears to be different than what Mrs. Clary has experienced in her previous school positions. The principal must consider the short-term as well as the long-term impact when deciding her next steps in the development of the philosophy of the mission, vision for the new school. A visionary leader is clear about where she believes and knows the things that are best for children. They are able to see the big picture. If important decisions are at stake, the visionary leader, the new middle school principal, must schedule more time for involvement from the district stakeholders to develop the new middle school's educational purpose while educating the advisory committee at the decision-making process. The facts. The facts are the Lightville Community School District serves 2 rural townships. 60% of its residents are farmers. Population growth is increasing due to newer schools and low land costs. The community is divided into 3 factions: large landowners, historical residents, and newer residents. The Lightville Community School District is building a new middle school for grades 6 through 8th. The plan is to take 6th grade out of 2 elementary schools, and the plan consists of taking 7th and 8th grades out of the secondary school. This plan creates more physical space within the 3 existing school buildings to accommodate the increase in the community's population. The new principal has 12 months to make staffing decisions, organize the school's programs, and to collaborate with architects and construction managers. Collaborate with the advisory committee to develop the philosophy, mission, and vision statements. The advisory committee has voted that the principal will develop her own philosophy, mission, and vision statements. It's important to write the vision and mission statements because it helps people understand how you hope others view you, and it describes some of your highest priorities. Schools need both vision and mission statements to show their community what their values and beliefs are. Who will write the vision and mission statements? It's committee versus principal. If the principal does not get buy-in from the community, the school may not be fully supported by students or parents. Student success and achievement could be hindered due to the lack of the relationship between the school and the families. All of the stakeholders have not had an opportunity to give input to the philosophy, vision, and mission statements. Options to consider. Option 1. The principal could skip writing the vision and mission statement for the school. If the advisory committee doesn't see the purpose for it, then why do it? Option 2. The principal could take the advisory committee's suggestion and just write the vision and mission statements on her own without input, then submit it to the superintendent and to the Board of Education for their approval. Option 3. The principal can gather more information, develop some wording choices, get feedback, and collaborate with the advisory committee on the presented word choices and develop the best vision and mission statements to present for approval from the Board of Education and the superintendent. Some strategies to consider are: the principal will need to show an interest and make relationships in the students, teachers, and in the community. Investigate the academic achievements of the incoming students from the state and local assessments and the RTI strategies data that's being used. How can this be accomplished? Go to where the people are: restaurants, the co-op, sporting events, civic clubs, church, and use social media to promote school excellence and the purpose of the vision and mission statements. Observe teachers teaching students and student interactions. Be available at lunchtime to talk with students. Be a guest reader. Conduct surveys from students, teachers, and the community members of their imperatives. Follow up and share the results from the surveys. Evaluate. Which option is the best choice? Option 1 is a bad choice. Not doing anything never gets you to a better place. The stakeholders don't have any input. The school does not have any guiding principles in place to help guide their next steps of their day-to-day duties in curriculum development. Option 2 would be creating a vision and mission statement independently, which could be viewed as authoritarian leadership, and none of the stakeholders had input. This style offers no opportunity for participant input. The leader makes all the decisions. Critical knowledge is kept to themselves, and they lay down the law. The positive to option 2 is the task would be to complete it and approve it. Then it would free up time to do the next task on the principal's list. Option 3 can help promote the visionary leadership style of the new principal as being a community builder that is clear about what she believes is best for the children, academic and social emotional learning. The stakeholders have input to the visionary needs and priorities of the school, display what the community values and beliefs are, and it keeps the school focused on its core purpose. On option 1, not too much emphasis is being placed on the vision and mission statements because they are a guide for the school's values that will lead to parental support and higher success rates for students. So, the best option is option 3. Option 3 can be implemented by gathering information, presenting the information to the advisory committee, collaborating with the advisory committee to rank the priorities, develop word choices for the vision and mission statements, presenting the final product, unveiling it, promoting it, and referencing the vision and mission statements in their next decisions in the school development for the next 3 to 5 years. Implementation. After the superintendent and school board approval of the philosophy, vision, and mission statements, implementation could be promoting them on the district website, the school website, letterhead, and any publications that are shared with parents and the community. They could be incorporated with the color scheme and the decorations within the new school. Make sure the vision and mission statements are promoted and aligned with the scope of the curriculum, extracurricular programs, and instructional approaches. Give the community learning platforms that describes the decision-making process that went into developing the vision and mission statements to emphasize their importance. Get staff buy-in to create opportunities for students to explore, tinker, and make guesses within the curriculum and extracurricular programs, and give students the opportunities to apply what they are learning in real-world settings. In closing, to answer the question, who should create the school's vision? Everyone. All stakeholders should create the school's vision, with the design, development, and implementation led by the school's administrator or administrators. Thanks for listening to my presentation on the case study.